You don't need validation. You need standards. Let's tighten your mindset today. You don't need validation. You need standards. Because validation is external. It comes from other people, their opinions, their approval, their recognition. And if you depend on that, your progress will always be inconsistent. Why? Because people are inconsistent. Some will support you, some will doubt you, some won't notice you at all. So if your drive depends on them, it will rise and fall based on their reactions. That's a losing system, because real growth, realities chipine, real success, it comes from within. It comes from standards, the expectations you set for yourself, the line you refuse to drop below, the level you demand every single day. Standards don't care how you feel. They don't care if you're tired. They don't care if you're motivated. They don't care if anyone is watching. They just require you to show up, to execute, to follow through, because that's the standard, and that's the difference. People chasing validation ask, did I do good enough? People with standards ask, did I meet my level? Two completely different mindsets. One is based on approval. The other is based on discipline. Because when you have standards, you don't wait for someone to tell you you're doing well. You hold yourself accountable. You correct yourself. You push yourself. You elevate yourself daily, because your standard is higher than the average expectation. And that's what separates you, because most people lower their effort when nobody is watching. But when you operate on standards, you stay locked in regardless, because it's not about attention. It's about identity. It's about who you are when nobody is looking. That's the real test. That's where your character is built. So today, you stop looking for validation. You stop waiting for approval. You stop caring who notices. And you start focusing on your standard, what you expect from yourself, what you demand from your actions, what you refuse to compromise on. Because once you lock into that, everything becomes clearer. You don't hesitate. You don't negotiate. You don't make excuses. You execute, because that's the standard. Say it to yourself. I operate on standards. Again, I operate on standards. That's your mindset now. Because once you build that, you don't need motivation. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone else. You have a system, a standard, a way you move every single day. And that consistency, that discipline, that internal drive, that's what builds results. That's what builds respect. That's what builds the life you want. So today, you raise your standard. You define your level, and you commit to it, no matter what. Because the moment you stop needing validation is the moment you start becoming unstoppable. Raise your standard. If you're ready to stop chasing approval and start operating at a higher level, hit subscribe. Follow for daily mindset resets. Share this with someone who needs to level up. And comment below, I operate on standards. Let's build discipline. Let's build identity. Let's build greatness.